Hey guys, for today's video we're going to be talking about my garbage. Very sexy, I know. I really like accumulating all the products that I've used over however long. I do it until the bin gets full, and she is large and in charge today. I didn't realize how much garbage I had. I keep her tucked away in a closet so nobody sees her, because it's not very presentable to have like random empty shit hanging around, but I do it for the video. I like to share with you guys what is like it, you know. It's some of these things are just not it, but some of them are. So let's jump into it. I have so much stuff. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is actually a round brush, and this brush is done. It's gone. I've had this since I worked at the salon. I probably had this brush 6 years and it lasted me that long. That is insane to think about. This brush is amazing for frizzy hair. I have very curly and frizzy. It's extra frizzy. Like, especially in the summer, I don't even blow dry my hair because there's no point in the summertime, especially here in hot, humid Texas. There's no point. But this brush will help you out so much if you have really frizzy hair and you want to blow dry it smooth. This is really good. It's maybe 2 inches, 3 inches, I want to say. I like to use this for the majority of my hair, like from here down, because I have long hair, I have thick hair. I can cover more like real estate with this size brush. And when I get to like this area, the crown, the bangs up here, I switched to like a 1-inch brush. My stylist just got me a new one because this was so old and my hair wasn't getting as smooth as it normally does. I was like, it's probably because my brush is so old and it's so worn out. Like, you can see all the little bristles are just out of shape, but this is amazing. The next thing I see in here is this shampoo. This is the Dove Derma Scalp Invigorating Mint, and I really like the shampoo. I have mentioned to you guys before that I have a sensitive, flaky, itchy scalp. It's so annoying sometimes because sometimes my head is just like so itchy that I feel like I'm like going crazy, and then of course my hair is dark, so I don't want like any flakes to show. It's really gross. I mean, it's just so unattractive, but it's like, this is real life, okay? This is one of the only shampoos that works for my itchiness and the flakiness. I am very high maintenance, as I've mentioned before, especially when it comes to hair products and my hair. My hair is so finicky and it's so annoying that I have to do like certain things. I take this and just do it just on my scalp, and I'll really massage it in and get it good in my hair and let it sit on my hair for actually like a couple of minutes, and then I go in with a brunette shampoo and I mix it with a smoothing shampoo, which is so high maintenance. You don't have to do that. This is just what I do. I'm really annoying. I'm high maintenance. I know this, but it works for me and it works for my hair. And then on this like bottom rest of my hair, I use those other products, but this I just use on my scalp and I really notice a difference and it helps me a lot. It's also Dove, so it's very inexpensive. I get it when I go grocery shopping. I'm looking at this container and I think I have a lot of things that I like in here. I don't think there's I'm like, what is in here that I don't? Oh, you know what? I do see a few things. Okay, we'll get to them. I just saw the good stuff on top. This next one is the simple Micellar cleansing water. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. It is the only cleansing water that I use. I did get one from Tarte and a BoxyCharm that I don't like it at all. I'm like forcing myself to use it just so it doesn't go to waste. I hate wasting things. I'm a big non-waster. I don't like to waste. Doesn't make my skin feel as good as this one does. This one takes off all that excess makeup. It is very gentle. It's by Simple, so the ingredients are very like minimal. Like, the first ingredient is water. I'm not an ingredient person. I don't really, I'm being honest, I don't know what these other things are, all these words, but I like that it's just gentle. There's no harsh chemicals, no artificial perfume or color. I don't like fragrance in my skincare. If I buy something that has fragrance in it and I don't know it, I will either return it or I'll keep it, finish it off, or I'll give it to somebody else. I won't buy it again though. I just don't like fragrance. I don't have the most sensitive skin ever, but I just noticed my skin reacts a little bit better with like none of that fragrance, artificial, fake stuff. I just like easy, simple skincare ingredients. I don't use a lot of like bougie, fancy, expensive skincare, and I just use like more natural things. Like Simple's one, I love Honest Beauty. Not everything that I use is like that, but the majority of stuff is, and I just noticed my skin has a better reaction to it. But I really like this because it doesn't dry out my skin, and even though I go in with serums and moisturizer, I still don't want to strip my skin of everything just to add moisture back in. I just don't like the way that that feels. And this keeps my skin really hydrated. I feel very good. I still feel like it didn't like rip all the moisture out of my skin, and it also takes off my excess makeup. I love this. I can't wait to finish the Tarte one so I can go back to using this. I already bought a backup, and I just want to finish it off. I want to be done with it. I'm never going to use it again. This is what I use in the morning as like my morning face wash. I have oily skin. I also have, like, right now my skin's doing a weird thing, which it's never done before, especially in the summer, where my skin is dry and it's kind of flaky. Especially right here, it's really dry, and I have a lot of flakiness right here. It's just very unusual for me, but I like this because it's very gentle. I do like to exfoliate every day, whether it's like a gentle exfoliate or a more like intense one. But I like this because it's very gentle. I can use it every morning. It gets all that like gross skincare that you slept in all night, all that oil that came out in your sleep. It gets it all off your face. My skin feels very clean. It feels very smooth, and I'm just one where my skin needs to just be exfoliated every day. I don't really suffer too much with breakouts. I'm very blessed in that way, but I have a lot of texture. I have a lot of like little bumps up here, especially on my cheeks where I have rosacea. I get so many blackheads on my nose, it's disgusting. But this definitely helps, and it's very, very, very gentle. I've used exfoliators, I believe I want to say from Neutrogena Clean and Clear, where they're too gritty and they like tear my face up. And our skin is so like fragile. We want to be gentle with it. So I highly recommend this. I always keep a backup of this, and it's affordable. I want to say this is like maybe $6. This next one is from Bliss. It's the Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisture. Now this, I will say my only complaint about it is that it is scented. It smells like very perfumey. I don't like that, but I love the product. God, I love this product. I have gone through this like several tubs of these, and I went to go repurchase it and I couldn't find it anywhere. It's not that it's not available, it's just been sold out. So I don't know if people are jumping on how good this is, but this is really good. I love it. I like to use this as my daytime moisturizer. I use it under my makeup. And again, I am like normally a very oily girl, and it doesn't make my makeup look greasy. It doesn't make my skin too oily. It just feels really nice. I wish I had another one so I could show you the texture. I know I've showed it in past videos, but it kind of comes out as like a gel, but when you rub it into your skin, it turns kind of watery, but it makes your skin very plump. Like my skin feels very healthy when I use it, and it goes really great under makeup. I actually don't really use primer as much as I used to anymore, but this does pretty good. It's just acting as a primer for me. If I do a primer, I'll just do it more so in this area where I have very large pores, and makeup goes over it really nicely. It keeps my skin so like fresh. I love that about it, and I feel like moisturized but not oily. Okay, another face wash. This is from e.l.f. This is the Daily Face Cleanser with Purified Water. I used to think that cleansers were just kind of like, whatever, it's a face wash, it's gonna get your makeup off. But cleansers are not all created equal, let me tell you. And I don't care for this. I used it because I had it, but I wouldn't buy it again, even though it's really cheap. Like this can't be more than $5. It's e.l.f. I'm sure it's affordable. I just didn't like the way my skin felt after I was using it. I had it, so I used it up. Obviously, it got the job done, but the one I'm using right now is from Kiehl's. I can't remember the name of it, but I really like it. My skin feels good when I'm done using it. It feels silky. This kind of stripped my skin a little bit too much, and I don't know. I felt like it didn't take all my makeup off. Like I had to use a lot of it. I had to use a lot of it to get all of my makeup to come off, so I just kept it in my shower. I used it until it was empty. I wouldn't recommend it. This is the Clean Bee face wash, and this was kind of the same way. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm, but this was kind of the same way where it was just too much. This, first of all, if you get this in your eyes, it's gonna burn the shit out of your eyes. Oh my god, I was temporarily blind, so this will burn, okay? Farmacy is also a more high-end brand, so it's more expensive, and I just feel like I don't want to be blinded when I'm using an expensive face wash. It stripped my skin too much. It made my skin too dry. I did not like it. I used it because I had it, and again, I don't like to waste. So that is the deal with that. And then I have so many Costco face wipes because they're just easy, and that's why. I have a simple one too. I do like both of these. I like these because I can buy them in bulk, and they're pretty inexpensive for a box, and the simple ones are really nice. These are very gentle, but I don't think they take off as much makeup as these. But face wipes, I'm trying not to use them too much because I'm noticing my skin is reacting better with using like a cleansing balm or doing a double cleanse method where I'm not tugging at my skin so much. I use these because they're convenient. Honestly, if I'm so tired and I do not have the energy to get up and wash my face at night, which I don't do very often because I wear makeup almost every day, I will do one of these. Like I did one last night because I laid in bed and I was like, I can't get up there, just my body wouldn't move. So I did a face wipe, but I noticed I always have like a little pimple the next day. Like today I have one right here. It never fails. Like the convenience of them, you can't beat them, but I do like those face wipes. I always keep them on hand because I will always need face wipes, but I just try not to use them as much. Okay, I have a L'Oreal Detox face mask. This is the best face mask of all time. It's like 10 bucks, maybe 12 at the most, but it's so good. It really does keep your skin really clear. It's one of the only ones where I actually see a difference in my skin when I use it. And when I'm breaking out bad, like I mean heavy, where my skin is like, what's going on, I will use this like every other night. A couple days later, my skin is completely clear. So I love this. I can't recommend it enough. Again, I don't use like a ton of expensive skincare. I don't really use a lot of like super expensive masks. I just like this one does it for me and I'm happy with it. So I don't really feel like trying anything else, and I've been using it for a long time. This is from KMS. It's disgusting because it's like mildewy from being in my shower, and it's just gross because it's a shampoo bottle and you know, it gets all wet and like slimy and nasty, but this is from KMS. It is the Hair Stay Clarify Shampoo. It's a clarifying shampoo. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I almost feel like it's a clarifying shampoo, like they're all kind of the same. Like I've used ones from Sally's that are fine. I've used expensive ones. I've used like drugstore ones. I don't think they make this anymore, but it is a good clarifying shampoo. I will say, I did like it. I use a clarifying shampoo like every 3 weeks or so to get the buildup out of my hair, and it's a good one if you can get your hands on it. I'm sure it's pricey, it's KMS, but if you don't mind spending the money, I do recommend it. I like it. It's just one of those things where it's like, do you want to spend the money or can you go a little cheaper on it? I'd probably go a little bit cheaper. Again, I've used ones from like Sally's and they work just fine, but that one is a good one as well. Okay, this from Hempz is the original conditioner, the Nourish and Protect one. It's this one with the gold label on it. I love this conditioner. Oh my God, I love this conditioner. It smells like the Hempz lotion, and I love that lotion. That lotion's very nostalgic to me because I'm sure I've told the story before that. Okay, so I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and my best friend in the whole world, who is right here, if you can see her, right there, her name's Kara. We've known each other since we were kids. And when I used to go back and visit her in Cleveland, her parents owned a tanning salon. This was years ago. And they used to sell the Hempz lotion. So she used to use that like religiously, like that was her lotion. And every time I smell that scent, it reminds me of her. It's like, so I still use that lotion to this day because it just, you know, when you smell things, it reminds you of memories, and that reminds me of every time I'd go back and visit after I moved from there. And it just reminds me of her. So this smells like the lotion, and I love this conditioner as well. It's a good conditioner. It's not too heavy, and this does a really good job at keeping my hair hydrated, but it doesn't make it greasy. So I do like this a lot. I buy these from Ulta when they're on sale. They come out to be like $12 or something, from like 25 or 30. So I already have a backup. I'm already using the other one and I love it very, very much. I have this e.l.f. Solid Soap Cleanser, and it's empty because there's nothing in here. These are amazing. I freaking love these. For cleaning my brushes, for cleaning my sponge. I keep this on the side of the upstairs bathroom where I get ready. When I need to clean my makeup sponge, I just get it wet. I rub it in the little bar of soap and get it all sudsy and clean it, and it's like done in 2 seconds. It's so fast. Like the convenience of having a bar of soap instead of using a liquid is just life-changing. And I know Sigma makes one of these and I love the Sigma one as well, but this is just affordable. Like the Sigma one's very pricey. I love Sigma. I'm an affiliate with Sigma. This is just, it's like $1, I think. I mean, it can't be more than $3. Like there's no way, but I love these. I have a bunch of them. They make your brushes really clean and it's just fast. It's quick and easy. It gets the job done, and these are the bomb diggity. You know what's funny is I get really excited every time I get to empty this bin because I have so many things to recycle, and that just makes my heart happy because I'm helping my environment. I'm helping my earth. Am I the only one who feels this way? I have these little razors from Tinkle. I have 3 of them, and I'm not gonna be repurchasing these, which is weird to say because I've been using them for a really long time, and I do like them, but they dull very, 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 very quickly. I like to shave my face because I'm a hairy girl. I also use these to touch up my eyebrows. I don't get my eyebrows done, I just do it myself. and I like to keep the shape up here or like thin out right here where my eyebrows get real thick. My lip, my chin, obviously where we grow hair, because I don't like having hair on my face. I have to shave my face like on a pretty regular basis because I'm hairy. I'm also Arab, so my hair goes in really dark, really thick, and really fast. But I found these, and I think I saw It's My Ray Ray talk about these. These are the Miss Gorgeous London razors, and these are my replacement for these. Now these I think are a little more expensive. I mean, a pack of these is like $4. You can't beat it for like 5, I think. This was around 10. So not too, it's not pricey, but it's more expensive than these. I've already used this razor like several times and there's no sign of it dulling. You have to be careful because you can cut your face, and I did cut my forehead up here when I was shaving my entire face. They're very, very sharp, so like definitely be careful. If you want something not quite as sharp, then these are great, but they just dull very quickly, and for somebody like me who has to shave their face frequently, it just sucks because I used to buy like the multi-pack, so I'd get like five packs for like 15 bucks, something like that. But I don't know, just I go through them so fast, it's just not worth it for me. I really like those new ones I was just talking about, so I'm not gonna be repurchasing those, but I do like them. It's just I like those more. Okay. Did we finally get to makeup? You know what? Actually, first let's talk about perfumes, because I have a few perfumes I finished. Some of these perfumes I've had for like 10 years. I mean, I don't even know, like, do perfumes expire? I have no idea, but like this one, for example, this is Sugar Sugar. Do you guys remember this from like the mid 2000s, like 2008? 2009, 2010 era? That's when I bought this. I found this at like Marshall's, I think. And it's very sweet. This just isn't my scent anymore. It used to be at the time. I used to be into really sweet perfumes. I just don't like the scent anymore. But when we moved and I was reorganizing stuff, I found a lot of perfumes where I was like, okay, let me finish that off and get rid of it because it's just not my vibe anymore. Now I'm into like sexy, seductive, sexual perfumes. That's kind of my vibe now. Can't take myself seriously. This one from Coach I got off of like HSN, I think, when I was like 22 or 23. I just saw it and I was like, I want to try it, and I bought it. And what is it called? It's called Coach Love. I think it came with like, oh, it came actually with this mini perfume. And I don't know what this is. Does it say at the bottom? No, I don't know. It smells like something from like a memory. I can't place it right now. It's just not a scent that I really like. It's a little too strong. This is okay, but it's just like kind of florally, and I just don't like florals. And then this is my favorite. This is Gucci Premier. Ugh, I love this. I wore this on my wedding day. And I remember me and Matthew decided we were gonna do like, I mean, I decided because I'm like reminiscent and I get real deep into things, and I remember telling him I want to go buy like a new scent for us to wear on our wedding day because I want it to like remind me of the memory every time I smell it. So we went to Sephora, and I've always loved this perfume, but I never wanted to splurge on it. I finally was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get it when we get married. So I think he got Jimmy Choo Man, and that's like the only cologne he wears. He's so low maintenance. He doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. He doesn't care about that kind of stuff, and he's had the same bottle I think for probably like the whole 5 years we've been married. And I got this one. This is Gucci Premier, and they didn't have the full size one, and I really had my heart set on this, so I got this little travel size one, and I never used it because I just like wanted to savor it, and especially like it's the original one. So I don't know, I'm really like sentimental like that. I would only take it when I would travel, and then finally I put it in my purse, and I was like, I'll keep it in my purse and I'll use it every so often, like if I feel like I need a refresh. Oh, the squirter's broken. Okay, never mind, it doesn't work anymore. But I finally finished it off without even realizing it, and I'm gonna part with her. I do have the full size one now, but I don't know, it's like, I'm sentimental like that, and it's like a little baby. I took it with me when I got married. It was just a very exciting time. So anyway, she's gone now. Okay, I have 3 concealers. I have 2 Shape Tapes, which, can we take a look at this? Like, that is disgusting. So gross, but Shape Tape gets like that. I mean, it's so like liquidy. It comes out of the tube so like intensely. Like sometimes when I put the cap back on, it like squirts on me. Shape Tape is just like a messy concealer. I don't know why. But I have Light Medium Honey and Light Sand. This is the only concealer that I really use now because it's so high coverage, and I've got to cover up these dark circles. I just can't handle them. I don't want other people to see them. So I'm already on to new ones. but I'm sharing them with you guys. I also have this one from Catrice. This is the liquid high coverage camouflage concealer, and I have the shade 020 light beige, and I keep forgetting to purchase this. Every time I go to Ulta, I always forget I need a new one of these. I'm glad I'm doing this because now I remember. This is what I use to clean up my brows if I'm carving out my brows. I don't like to use Shape Tape for my brows. The two colors that I have just don't work. One's too light and one's too dark. I am using it right now because it's all I have, but I just prefer this one, and it's a very creamy concealer. Shape Tape is drying, it dries really fast. I like that I have like work time with this, so it's affordable as well. It's a couple bucks. I also have a Duo lash glue, the Brush On Dark Tone lash glue. I have tried so many other Brush On Dark Tone lash glues. I've tried the e.l.f. one, I've tried the Kiss one, I've tried others I can't think of right now, and this one's just the best. I can't find this in stores anymore. I can only find it online. Somebody please explain to me why that's happening. I demand to know why, and I demand the respect. I don't like the squeeze tube lash glue. It has to be a different formula because it's just not tacky enough. This is so tacky, it dries so fast, and your lashes ain't going nowhere. And I like dark tone lash glue. This is the best one. Please try it. It's a few dollars. It's like $5. It's the best. If you do an online order from Ulta or anywhere, please try it. You will thank me later, I promise. I have this mascara from IT Cosmetics, the Superhero Mascara. Every time I wear this, I get compliments on my lashes. I have said my whole life, you will never catch me buying an expensive mascara. I will purchase this mascara. I got it in a BoxyCharm, but I would spend money on this. It's very expensive. It's like $27, I think, but it is so good. This is like the only mascara where I have felt like it is actually worth spending the money on it. My everyday makeup, I don't wear lashes, I just do mascara. But like my L'Oreal mascara, which I love, I mean, this is just the best. I've been using this since I was in probably middle school or high school. This is really good, but I have to build this up a lot, or I have to layer it with other mascaras. I don't have to do that with this one, and it makes your lashes so thick. I don't even like these kinds of brushes. It's really thin. I like more of a little bit of a thicker brush, but this is incredible. I don't know what this formula is. I actually have a video that I will put up here or up here. I don't remember which side it's on. It is like a fall one shadow makeup tutorial where I don't do any false lashes, I just do this. It is incredible. I have so many people using this. If I could tell you how many people I have got on this mascara, you would be amazed. I have no lashes, by the way. My lashes are like little itty bitty baby lashes. They're non-existent, but with this they are. This Big Ego mascara from Tarte was also from a BoxyCharm. I don't know, it wasn't that great. I mean, it got the job done. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's not that exciting. It just was, I don't know, the brush is a bit too big. I know I just got done saying I like bigger brushes, but this one is just a bit too big. It would get over my lids too much, and I don't know, it was just okay. Nothing I would spend like a pretty penny on, you know? And then I found one more razor. That one was hiding in there. I have two sponges from Shop Miss A. These are the Papa Wonder Blender, I think. The best sponges you will ever use in your life. Stop using the Beauty Blender. Please, for the love of God, stop spending $20 on a Beauty Blender. This is better than the Beauty Blender, and I say that wholeheartedly as somebody who has been using the Beauty Blender for years, since it actually came out years ago. Spending $20 on a freaking makeup sponge, why are we still spending so much money on sponges we're gonna throw away? This is amazing. It's $1.50. Did you hear me? They're so soft. They're so affordable. Like, why are we still spending so much money on sponges when we have these from Shop Miss A? I have a MAC paint pot, and this actually dried out. There's a bit left, but we went through quarantine and I wasn't wearing makeup for a very long time, and the rest of it dried out, but I will continue to repurchase this because it's the best primer. I already have another one that I cracked open, and it's the only thing that works on like my creasy, oily, hooded eyelids. This shadow will stay on until I wash it off at the end of the day because that's how good that paint pot is, and I love it so much. I have a Anastasia brow gel. This is a clear one, and I love this brow gel. They had this for Sephora like points a while ago, and I think I had so many points. I got like 10 of them and they last a really long time. You don't need a lot of them, but this is like actual super glue. It's clear. I like a little bit more of like a fiber filling brow gel. On the days I reach for a clear one, this one is my favorite. I will keep repurchasing this because it's that good. I have a few pairs of lashes, and the first one are these Lily lashes in Dallas. God, I love these. Let me actually show you. I have a backup of them right here because I lost them. I was so sad. I took them off and put them somewhere and never found them again, but they were kind of dying, so it was okay. But here is a backup of what they look like. These are the synthetic lashes. I don't use mink lashes. I only use faux mink or synthetic or something like this, but these are really pretty. I like to buy them from Lily Lashes when they have like the $5 sale. They're normally $11, so they're pretty affordable to begin with, but I like to stock up on them when they're on sale. And these are my favorite from that line. They're very dramatic, but they look so pretty. They're like very comfortable to wear. They're easy to just pop on. You can put them on in 2 seconds and they're just really nice. I have these Ardell Double 113s, which are not here. I've worn them in plenty of videos, but when I'm going for like a natural, like wispy, I want a more wispy lash, I'll say, I like these because they're the double up one, so they're just like a bit more oomph than the regular wispies, but that's kind of the look that I go for when I'm doing natural. And then these from Coco, these were e.l.f. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what they look like because I don't know what happened to them, so I can't give you an opinion on that, but let's throw it in here because shit, why not? Okay, I have these Anastasia lashes. I tried so hard to like these. I love Anastasia and I love the majority of stuff that they come out with, but I could not get on these. These are the So Hollywood. I actually tried these in a video a few months back where I was testing like makeup that I had bought from a Sephora haul, and I don't like them. They don't look good on my eye. They're not like workable. I couldn't get them to be like flexible enough, and they just didn't work. I tried and tried. I mean, I gave these a fair shot. I probably tried them about 5 times, and on the 5th time I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna try these again. They're not like bendy enough, and then when I could actually get them on my eye, they didn't sit like comfortably. I ordered these online, so I didn't see them in person, but they also have like a crisscross situation going on there, and I just don't like lashes like that. And it's fine. It's some things I'm gonna like, some things I'm not gonna like, and I just didn't happen to like those. But this is the next one I have from CoverGirl, and this is the, I forgot what it's called, the Fine Define Brow Pencil. I can't remember, but this is my favorite brow pencil. I don't really buy high-end brow pencils anymore because this is just like, what's the point? I go through brow pencils once a month, and I'm just not gonna spend $20 on a brow pencil when I can spend $6 and get the same result. You know? I will end on that note and move on to my last product, which is this from Kat Von D. This is the Lock-It Brightening Powder. I am just so upset to say that this is discontinued. I don't know why, because this is the best brightening powder I have ever used in my entire life. I have one more left. I only use this like on days like today. I'm filming a video. I want to look really like pretty and bright and awake. This is like such a pigmented powder, and it's so intense. It makes your eyes look amazing. Like, I feel so bright and awake, and I don't know why they discontinued. I'm really upset about it. I found this one at TJ Maxx, and they had a lot, but I was like, oh, I only need the one. I still had this one was full at the time, and I like regret it so hard. I'm gonna scour the internet and look for this. And I tried this one from Ben Nye. This is their pink powder, which I heard was really good. And it's just not as brightening as I want. I don't know. If somebody can find this, please tell me where it is because I love it. Or if you could recommend one that's like this. You see how pigmented that is? It's really, really like, I mean, it brightens. Okay, if you want a bright under eye, this is it. I tried the Fenty one. I didn't like it. The Ben Nye one is okay. I would not purchase it if I could find a better one. I just can't find one. So if you guys can recommend one for me, it'd be very much appreciated. And on that note, I am done with this video. And that was a lot of fucking trash. So I am going to say goodbye for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Also, let me know the things that you go through as well. I still love hearing from you about products that you use, that you go through. I like to try new things regularly because I am a hoarder and I'm just never happy. I'm kidding. I just really like trying new products. So if you could recommend some things for me to try that is like in your trash pile, your trash collection? What? Go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you have subscribed before you go and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.